Hello, I'm back. Effing F. Okay, hey, oh, broke. Okay. Am I live? There's wow, 2 streams in one day. What a surprise, says Lala. Listen, I thought the stream was bad on the inside. This is Gray Stream Part 2, Internet Boogaloo. Lala says, welcome back. Hey everybody. Well, howdy. Yeah, the power went out. Again. God, that is really not ideal. Shoot. We're going to get back into it. I don't know where that's going to spit me. Oops. But hey, it was currently full. This game lies. Seraph is never full. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it ever bothers giving me a queue at all. Well, that's different looking. Does it always look like that? I'm here now. Okay, oh, my controller died. Oh, hey, that's not right. Okay. Okay, hey. Oh, it says, is it a circuit flip? I don't know what it is, honestly. Like, it's... I mean, because this is the second time it's happened on stream, but it's happened 5 times total that I'm aware of. Probably more. Because it just seems to happen, like, because it's not off for very long. It's off for like 10 seconds. Just everything turns off for 10 seconds. Which I mean, normal circumstances would be kind of like whatever. But obviously, if one is in the middle of a stream, having the power suddenly cut out is not what you want. And so I really don't know, actually. Not sure. I don't know what to do about that. Because if that's going to be a regular thing, that really is not ideal. As you can imagine. And I had 22-person queue getting in a Seraph today. This is rumor whole place. No, the entire house. I've asked, because I live in a duplex, right? And so I asked the upstairs neighbors about it, and it happens to them too. So it's like, it's the whole house. It just has like, it's like a weird surge, and I don't know what it is. Like, we have separate meters. And it's like, I don't know if it's like something with like how the power gets into the house. Because it's overhead power lines, you know, it's an older house. And so I don't know if like a certain strong wind just like makes it go out or something for a second. I don't know what causes it. But it's really not cool. It's really inconvenient, in fact. Like, I mean, again, like if I wasn't streaming, it'd be a whatever. Like if the power goes off for like 10 seconds, it's like, okay, I'll deal with that. That's fine. But like it kills the stream, which is really not ideal. Because then it means that this stream is split in half. And that, like, on top of just like being a general inconvenience for you and for me, it like really screws with YouTube's algorithms to like split streams like that. Like it doesn't like it, and so it really wrecks the potentiality of any VOD making any headway, which isn't that big a deal. Oops, not that big a deal anyway, honestly. Oops. Where was I going? I need to... Tataru got her groove back. Oh no, I don't want to help Tataru do no grooving. Actually, where am I supposed to go right now? Oh, I'm actually just supposed to go over there and just search, apparently. Okay. I just had a 22-person queue getting served today. Most is rumor whole place. But no, yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that. It's certainly not ideal. It's really gonna... It's like, even it, because like it's not happening every stream, but clearly it's gonna happen often enough that it's gonna be just a piece. Also, it's just possessed. It could be. I could certainly try getting some iron and some salt, and see if I can cast out any demons. Like I would burn sage, but sage is like super smelly. and I don't want the landlord to think I'm smoking weed. Because then it's like, oh, I'm not smoking weed, I'm just trying to cast out the devil. That doesn't, I don't know if that's gonna work in the long run. That might sound kind of suspicious. Yeah, my controller is still dying. That tunes this time to get the Luigi board out. So that reminds me, I need to find something to put in Discord. Uh-oh. Tataru. Hey, you. Yeah, you. You came to the Ruby Bazaar earlier, right? Where's my parcel? Shh. Why are you yelling at me? Who are you? Oh, good. I'm glad that we can count on Tataru to get things handled in a calm and easy manner. So, I mean, I do say casting out the devil for my smoke sessions. AC says, by the power of 14, let Heidelin compel any stream demons to get their Geister out of here. Their Keister. Adult assistant. Oh boy. Oh dear, I misplaced the most important documents. If you do not find them quickly, there will be dire repercussions. Lilac-scented love letter? Hmm? No, it's nothing so scandalous and base. My lord has announced singular dietary restrictions, which I have detailed in my notebook. I cannot purchase produce without it. Oh no. I just realized this is going to become a whole thing, isn't it? I'm probably going to talk to 12 different people. And because the new male person probably just super sucks at their job. Oh, Zyga has finalized a subaquatic. A languid youth. Who are you? You seek company? For an hour or an evening? Oh. How it reeks of perfume and desperation. I know not of it, nor do I wish to know. And we'll never have talked to each other again. We'll agree. Oh, Zyga's making all kinds of submarines over there. Okay, so there must be other people around in this area somewhere. Nope, not that one. Graceful Gecko is something else. Getting a lot of subaquatic voyages, apparently. I found 2 people I can talk to. That doesn't seem like anything relevant to me. They must be up top somewhere. Heading back this way. Yeah, they're hiding back this way, of course. Arc Vermilion says, "Hi-yo." Oh, hey, Arc. Howdy and welcome. You're just in time for a stream that definitely just started. It definitely wasn't cut off midway due to a power surge, and I was forced to suddenly scramble to start a new stream all at the last second. It's fine. But hey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate you. I'm trying to find an overworked porter. Good evening to you, sir, but I have no time to chat. Head to the Bokairo, or was it the hostelry? Ah, no time. I recognize that parcel. I delivered it to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? Mistake. For the Seki Segumi, you say? You're right, how stupid of me. Fortunately, I've yet to visit the barracks. This is for you, yes? I'll take the other in exchange. Okay, good. I don't have to go exchanging around a million packages. Thank goodness. Ark says first. Good job, Ark. Also, they finally found what I was looking for and put it in Discord. Thanks, Lala. I'll definitely check that out later. Tataru's gone. Like she never were. I'm guessing I have to go all the way back over there. I do. There's teleporties. I can use a teleporty to get closer. Catch them unaware. This one. Ruby Bazaar. But yes, so I actually wonder. Sorry, like my brain is still going back to the fact that my house likes to lose power sometimes. I wonder if there's got to be something I could do. Like, I think I joked last time about getting like a generator, and maybe I don't need a full tilt generator. Maybe I'll look into like some kind of a. I'll research that a little, because having this stream suddenly die every now and then is not my favorite. Greetings, honest sir. We've been to the Bazaar offices. Yep. Hancock. Back already. Tartaru is as well. She couldn't find the porter, in case you're wondering. Tartaru, you failure. You call yourself a secretary? I'm sorry I couldn't find him. I guess we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. Oh, boo-hoo. That's it. That's the parcel. You found him. Though, knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here. Nope, this is it. These are the documents detailing the operation of the Magitech field generators Alfino requested. Thank you. I can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Grayson back to Dome with a parcel full of love letters. The look on Alfino's face when he reads the first page. On second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't. I like Hancock. Hancock is pretty great. Everyone's working so hard to fight for Doma's freedom, and here I am making the same silly mistakes. It won't happen again, Grayson, and I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away. Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have brokered an arrangement between the company and the Confederacy. They acquire armaments. We provide. Discreetly and at a reasonable price. They require armaments we provide. Discreetly and at a reasonable price. Jeez, I'm sure Lord Lolorito was pleased to hear it. Indeed he was, indeed he was. Hooray, we're all friends here. Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Alfino and Alize my regards, will you? Hooray, we did it. Ark says Kugane Tower should help with that. That says the war has Lady Luck on their side and can find literally anything. Minimap helps. That says it does. Kugane Tower is pretty sweet, actually. That's the giant tower over by the front of the town, right? That's what it's called. Guide eyes in the Guardian Embassy, just so you know. If we notice anything suspicious, just hear about it. Okay. Yeah, Kugane Tower. I did successfully climb that. It was super easy. I did it my first time. There's no recorded evidence to suggest otherwise. And I even got the stupid lookout post that's on the lookout spot that's on the post. Where am I going? House of the Fierce. Noise. That tune says, and no witnesses either. It's true. You all were blinking at the exact moment it happened. It was really, really crazy coincidence. It's a real shame. Just, I mean, like, the odds of that too are crazy, right? Like, who would have thought that like 8 people would blink all at the same time and totally miss the coolest moment of every stream ever that I've ever done? Am I going? You go this way, apparently. There says no hints or strategies at all. No, I mean, I figured it out the very first jump. Nobody kindly demonstrated it for me or guided me along the path. It was all just my own skill and intuition. Claire definitely wasn't very patient and helpful at all. And continuing to be patient and helpful to me regardless of my attitude. Oh, it seems like just yesterday you were here. Our plans proceed apace. Do you have the documents? Ah, excellent. This looks to be exactly what we need. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, I should have no trouble deactivating the barrier. Good. That is one less thing to worry about. We did it. The tune says I should report you at Area 51. No, don't. They're gonna be grumpy. There's never been a time where Area 51 is called and not been grumpy. They're very rude. Yugiri? During the rebellion, the Imperials turned to their agents among the shinobi, and through their treachery were many of my comrades slaughtered. We few who have survived have not forgotten that day. The memory of it has spurred us never to neglect our training. We might be ready to administer revenge. That is a sad story. If you seek further employment, Alfino can point you in the right direction. Thank goodness. Gokai Blue Channel says hi. Hi, Gokai Blue Channel. How are you doing? I hope you're having a nice day. Thanks for stopping by. Should you wish for further development, mayhap you could speak with Alize. I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. Quest accepted. More busy work. Alize. Ooh, Alize. Alize. Gokai Blue Channel's message has been retracted. I suspect a Gokai Blue Channel may not have been what they thought they were. I should be a doctor with all the patients I have. Sadly, I don't believe in saving stupid people. Claire, my heart can't go on. I can't believe it. Unless it says Alize craves violence. She usually does. Super. Anyway, I guess whoever came in to drop that message must have been a bot because it's been totally deleted. That's fine. These things happen. Alfino told you about my plans, and you wish to come with me? No, far be it from me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions, and not a single village was put to the torch. But, as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling their targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let us begin our search in the north. Okay, we're searching for the people who are searching for us. We're searching for them. Luckily, we're starting in the north, which is much easier to access. Ooh. Aha, this way. And I wonder if it has anything to do with that red dot over there. Wait. I remembered something. South. Can't go south from here, you silly. Oh. Level 70 Angangda. Alize grew up in a nation that wholeheartedly believes in non-intervention, mostly against using violence to solve problems. She's also a teenager, rebellious phase. All this is gray. Yeah, you guys need to be more helpful. I can't believe you let me forget all about that compass. I could have been using that this whole time. You guys selfishly withheld that information that could have helped me. So rude. This is the place. Do you see anything do you see anything or anyone of note? Surveilling. All quiet for now. Follow me to the next location. Not a rainbow tiger. Better go this way. Luckily, tigers are blind as long as they don't look at you. Prism Lake. Claire says that was a hunt mark, A rank, I think. Maybe I'll go kill it. Claire, no. There's a friendly tiger friend. It's illegal. Ebisu catfish. Not a catfish. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, I said. That was not the thing I said you could do. Catfish. Yeah. This is gonna be Alize. This was the second point I marked on my map. Surveying. looking the wrong way. Good job, me. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters, then. Good. The last thing we need is a repeat of Vralga's reach. Even so, it would be prudent to search a little longer. No, would it now? Would it indeed be prudent? Don't touch me. Get your filthy catfish hands off. I won't. That's so many yalms to the south. I can't go that way, it's impossible. Or fuse. Bitches, don't look at me as you run right into their field of vision. It should work every time. Alize, you killed a tiger. We can't be friends. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Not at all. Can't just leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. Get stronger. Get on with it then. Like, oh, good job, Alize. You killed an endangered creature. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery. Though mayhap it suits me better than books. I owe much to Mikote I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. Man, I wonder if there is somebody like that that could teach me red magery. But I could never warm to common rapiers. I vastly preferred using a blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Oriange's gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. Don't try to retcon your nonsense, Alize. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised as villagers. One was supposedly spotted near the ribbons to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. I'm going this way now because she told me to, and she's the boss. Actually, can I go up first, maybe? Don't look at me. It's against the rules. Don't turn around. Good job. As long as they know who's the boss, then they're really easy to work with. A haunted elder. Gasp. He's being ghostified. Oh, hello there, young man. My associates and I are in search of fertile soil for farming, and this land caught our eye. You doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here? How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well, desires the truth, and he shall have it. Deal with him. Two men draw their swords and charge. I can't believe it. Yeah. Get him, George. Give him the what for. Give him two what furs. Defeat Imperial imposters. Get him, George. Eat him. Let's find that haunted elder. It's a rainbow tiger. Not quite as good as a neon tiger, but we'll accept it for now. Ugh. I saw them attack you while this one fled. Since you seemed to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume. I nod my head. He's like, I'm in trouble. I knew it would come to this. But at the hands of a Westerner, a Doman would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again, nor should she. Kinda cross-eyed there, my friend. Oh no. Bryson! Oh no, I got punched. Am I remembering this guy's memories? Rest assured, the Nairi will receive due compensation. Young Asahi has great potential, that much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment. However, much less people of the provinces. You'll need to do more. Of course. Have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I want only the best imperial education for our boy. Oh no. It's that person. Starveling girl? Starveling? I finished planting the rice, mother. Not with the officers here, Yotsu. Inside, now. Yes, mother. You did not mention that you had a daughter. Hmm? My sister's, not mine. Call me rest his soul. She is utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. Indeed. She is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not, but she is weak and sickly. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed. So, a thought occurs to me. Mayhap we can come to an understanding. Okay. So we're finally starting to get some background in Yotsu. That was a near thing. What happened? We were talking and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of the soldiers hit you on the head or something? I shake my head, and apparently keep my secrets. Well, if you say so. We should go and tell the others what happened here. We did it. We're heroes. Gonna teleportate. Floportate. House of the Fierce. Versus finally someone with a sense of tact. You have an echolocation. Tune says, oh no. Versus, oh no, now I feel bad. I don't. I kind of suspected they were going to try really hard to make Yotsuyu like at least a somewhat sympathetic villain before the end of this expansion. She's not. There's pretty much nothing at this point that they could do to make her sympathetic. She's just a terrible person. Alize? Ah, thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I am grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we disposed of the bodies, it is only a matter of time before the comrades note their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're alright, by the way? You've been awfully quiet since we returned. It's because I'm supposed to be having... Oops, I actually don't want that. I'll take this. I'm supposed to be like double thinking Yotsuyu's position. But I'm not. Because she's terrible. 1007 yalms to the south. That's so many yalms. An impossible number of yalms. I don't know if that's making her sympathetic as opposed to giving context to the terribleness. I don't know if it works for that either, honestly. There's this question, do you want stream to go a little longer than normal, or do you want to save the dungeon for next stream? There's a cutscene after it, and it's on the longer side. Says we could go do the gold saucer thing instead. Because I said I feel bad because earlier I said take that Yotzi butthead when the mother told her to go inside before she was ostensibly trafficked. Yeah, I mean, there's that. I mean, it's pretty vague, but ostensibly is perhaps the word for it. I don't know. Let's see here. I'll the stream go a little longer than normal. So I mean, is it literally like, is the very next thing going to be a dungeony quest? Like if I talk to Alize? Mr. Endurance, you saw it work. Alize has a suggestion. Or we could go do the gold saucer. Like, how long is the gold saucer thing? Because you got 30-ish minutes before we usually end the stream. You got a bit still, honestly. So what's the name of the quest you're on? It will be The Limits of Our Endurance, a level 67 quest. And someday I'm going to have to do my job class quests too, I just realized. I think you got 2 to 3 quests before dungeon. Okay. I mean, we could probably... I mean, because the gold saucer quest will still be available next weekend. And so I could always hold off until next week. And actually, I think next week, I may actually dedicate some time to doing job class quests anyway. Because I need to do them for Samurai and for Monk. To get them back on track and such, and thither and yon. And so I may spend some part of this next stream anyway doing that, so I could do the gold saucer quest at the same time. Also, it's like 4 or 5 actually. Gasp! You gotta hurry then. I'll go ahead and start on this one then. I tell you to rest and leave the rest of the others, but seeing as that isn't in your nature... Lise returned but a moment ago looking a bit worried. It would seem that trouble is afoot in Namai. May as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. This is 4 counting this one. Let's just keep going with this for now, and we can do a dungeon next week. It'll be a good stream. Dungeons are for suckers. Go, Zetsu. Maybe our final chance to Indoma her freedom. We dare not take any chances, or if we fail... Gasp. Mugiri? During the rebellion, the Imperials turned to the agents among the shinobi. Okay, yeah, I already talked about that. It was very sad. Barely got enough armor as it is, huh? I gesture with the hand. Oh, you're here to help. That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in Namai get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. You remember how we were supposed to strip trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doman Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I was about to go and tell Issei, why don't you come too? Be like, Issei, you're gonna have to go in butt naked, and good luck. Use courage. Liberation Front Sentry. I will be heading out. Keep going with this for now. Play some Miniguard, the next one is the best of the expansion. Not just because of story either. Okay. Sage says, hope the stream is going on. Oh, hey, Sajin. Stream is going super well, except for the part that didn't go well. I had another power outage, and so I've had to reboot the stream. It's definitely not been my favorite thing to have happen, but it happens now, occasionally. Weirdly, it's only happened during the Final Fantasy streams. Like, I don't know if that means anything, but alas, it does happen. This is not including patch content, by the way. Fair enough. Ukata. Ukata hopes you enjoy fellow. Hello there, traveler. I require your help if you have the time. While I belong to the Doman Liberation Front, I am also a proud resident of Namai with my own responsibilities to the village. I have been told to guard the spring, and under no circumstances am I to leave my post. However, there is another job related to the village I need to take care of. I was hoping you might do it in my stead. Here, take this liquid and sprinkle it around that area over there. You have my thanks. Just that easy, huh? Southwest. I don't think I can get up there from here. Hornet. It all. Destination. Uh-huh. Smelly liquid. Designated location. Oh, there's 6 of them. Cartoon says maybe you need flex tape. I just saw something about that on the Discord. Sage says so. Yeah, it does go. It happens. But we're making do. It seems like power outages might unfortunately become a normal thing. Which is not my favorite, but it is what it is. Though. Urge the cowardly Lupin. Would like you to lend him your ears. Interesting. That's a blue quest. That means it's going to unlock something important. Whacking Day. Is it Weasel Stomping Day? Kohagi would like you to whack Sloth. Yes. Don't phrase it that way, please. I ask you to help with the problem of mine. It concerns some water serpents that have recently infested the One River. They used to only be found further to the west, but for one reason or another, some have found their way closer to Namai. If prepared properly, they are quite delectable. However, there are far more in the river than one could ever hope to cook. No, the numbers must be controlled by other means. Please slay a few of them for me, enough to stop them from taking the whole river for their own. Oh, and should you happen to get your hands on a few of their livers, please deliver them to my husband, Sente. You'll find him in the Drunken Toad to the east. I shall do that thing you request. Konami? A lot of blue quests around here. Konami needs your help with the pest problem. I guess I'm accepting all of these. You've doubtless already taken in the paddy fields that fill Namai. We rice farmers consider paddies as children. They certainly require just as much attention. There's rarely a day we do not worry about pests or something else that might do our fields harm. If you'd like to know more about life in our village, then why don't you try helping us tend to our paddies? Speak with my husband, Ageta. I know he will be glad for any help he can get. There are so many blue quests, all just right here. What do you need, Ochimi? A chance to Hanami? Nope. Blue quest, but not important enough for me, apparently. Finch says, really, what's causing them? Claire says, wax on and wax off. I don't know. It's just like, there are like these like really short power outages that last for like 10 seconds. And so it's just like a really bizarre thing that I don't know what the cause is, because it's like, it's not like we use more power at one time or another. Like, it's just like something. I mean, I guess I could ask the neighbors if they're ever doing anything that causes it. So at least like down here where I am, it's like we're never doing anything extra out of the ordinary. The power goes out. I don't know if maybe the neighbors are like plugging in like 7 hair dryers, maybe just every now and then, just for fun, and that's causing a power outage. But who knows? We'll figure it out someday, perhaps. Don't talk to me. Get out of here. Ouchies. Oh, don't touch me, please. I just need to get this. Oh, don't you dare. I just need to pour this smelly liquid here. We don't need to be friends. Just get out of here. Or am I needing to go this way? Don't look at me. There's probably a squirrel. Might be a bit of faulty wiring. It's possible. It's an old house. Oh, says, hey Gray, the new leap is up in Gold Saucer. Gasp. They might need to invest in a backup power thing. Hair dryer still gets surprising on how power stage. You can turn it on, make the lights dim a little, you know it's legit. I mean, actually, the lights do flicker now and then, I will say. Like, every time our AC kicks on, the lights will flicker for a second. And so maybe there is, like, a legit, like, power issue somewhere. So that could actually maybe be a thing. which I'm not sure what could be done about that in particular. And someone's tea kettle or something. If I had a British neighbor to blame, I would absolutely blame that. Okay. I'm just trying to get all these stinky ether quests taken care of. Southwest. Never eat soggy waffles. Apparently it's this direction, so I'm going the right way. Destination. But yeah, we'll figure that out. I'm definitely gonna, probably after the stream while I'm thinking about Mauled Man. Well, I kind of feel like I maybe should help with this. Let's see what he says. Should you choose to undertake this quest, you'll need to receive no guidance from the journal or the duty list. You'll need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your next course of action. I don't have time for that right now. Good luck being dead. I'm sure he'll figure it out. He probably has a phoenix down. I mean, I know their power supplies are supposed to eat a minute or two of downtime in those kinds of events. Certainly nice for the computer. Actually, that could be something worth looking into. Like, because I mean, the main thing would be, because again, the power outage does not last for very long. It's like, it's literally 10 seconds, then everything kicks back on. And so if I just like had my computer plugged into one of them, along with like maybe the internet box being plugged into that, like it just gives it that little bit of a burst for, it just gives that bit of juice it needs for a minute. That might actually be a reasonable solution. So that is definitely something to consider. Stagine. Shouldn't cost too much. I mean, it would definitely pay for peace of mind, so that's definitely something. I really don't want to be in the Fate. Ooh. I don't care about your fate, I just want these serpents. Yeah, I'll definitely look into something for that. Because it might be worth talking to an electrician about. Would definitely have them use an EMF to see if your wiring is properly shielded. I mean, not to be like a pessimist per se, but I can almost guarantee the wiring is not. To be completely honest. Again, a very old house. Very cheap rent. Very cheap rent. But very old. But yeah, I'll definitely have to look into something or other. Southwest, really? This way still? And Sagen says, how's the art books been helpful at all? Art books have been very handy. I haven't actually had time to use them the last couple of days, unfortunately. But they have been extraordinarily nice, Sage, and I really appreciate you letting me borrow those. Straight south now. Oh, is it up in that place that I can't get to? Probably is. Dagnabbit, how do I get up there? I need to be able to fly to get up there, but I can't fly until I get up there. What a puzzle. Southwest, apparently, actually. It's over here. I'm getting really far off track. I apologize. But I've just been meaning to get these things done. They kind of need to get done eventually. Here it is, Aether Current. Mine. I saw it first. No one else can have it. Western Maria Bridge. .612 to the southeast. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna actually hold on. I feel I've gotten way off course. Dag nabbit, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'll get back to other stuff. I didn't realize I was gonna be so far away. Jeebers. But yeah, so I think we'll probably get this last quest finished up for today. Well, actually, the last few quests I've accepted, we'll get them finished up. Then I call it there for the stream. Because yeah, I would like to see if you experience paranoia or an feeling in a specific place in the house might be unshielded wiring. I mean, I experience those things constantly. Not as don't look at me, Lupins. I don't think it has anything to do with the unshielded wiring, probably. At least at this juncture, but I am aware of how like bad wiring is a cause for a lot of supposedly haunted houses. So the whole that's definitely a fascinating thing altogether. I appreciate you pointing that out, Sir Goodsworth, because it is always worth considering. Like, people like to jump to Ghost right away, but there's a lot of things that can cause weird emotions and other issues before you necessarily have to jump to Ghost. But yeah, I'll definitely I'll look into it a little bit as far as the power thing, because the fact that the power likes to go out as frequently as it likes to go out is definitely something that needs to be dealt with, because having the stream randomly get canceled periodically is not ideal. That tune says, but Ghost is more fun. I mean, Ghost is more fun for sure. But I mean, and the thing is, like, this might shock people, but I do think Ghosts probably exists. My needle's definitely on the side of probably for Ghost. However, in the interest of being open-minded and scientific regarding such things, it's important to go through the proper channels and negate other possibilities. Because just screaming Ghost every time is not a very, I don't know, not the most helpful way to live life, perhaps. Can I get up there from here? I think I can. He says, happy to stop in for it, and I'll probably be gone next weekend as well, so I'm happy I was able to catch a stream for a bit. Have a good night, dude. Thanks, Sajin. It's always good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely time. But yeah, well, I'm sure we'll talk again soon. Whenever you got a chance, man. I've lost something important. I've lost my grandchild. Please help me search for him. He was right next to me till a short while ago. I cannot believe I lost sight of him so easily. He was asking a lot of questions about the One River. Perhaps he went there searching for something. I truly hope that is not the case. I have heard that a group of lupin looters roam the area of late. Please search along the One River for my grandson. I shall continue to look from here. Yeah, but I was just down there. Well, I'm sorry to say, but your grandson's lost forever, because I'm not walking back. Don't got time. And actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to the MSQ quest real quick. I didn't realize there's so many of these dadgum stinky ether quests. I want to get this actual important quest finished up for today. Next stream we can focus on all the side content. Oh, we'll have to come up with a solution somehow. There's a ghost. Zoinks. Run, Scoob. Zoinks. I gotta practice my Shaggy. That'd be a fun one to have. Sagen says later are with a heart. Aw, thanks, Sagen. I heart you too. Oh, you're here too. I heard about those soldiers you and Alize encountered. I'm glad you're alright. Right then. Ys, we have gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. And every tool with an edge, but it's still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there are no more to spare. Thank you, Chigusa. Ryosen could use a hand if there's nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yugiri. May I go and give them to her? You silly little girl, of course you can. Hurry, you never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. It's fun to be rebels. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Hien returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, Ise. But I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Fortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doman Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. Do you have an armorer in the village, or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? There's one man, a craftsman who fled to the Enclave. He's experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though, but maybe you two could come with me. We nod our heads. His name is Tsurunuki, and he lives in Kusakari in the south. Come with me. Sure. Unless it's saying there's only 4 Ether quests and then 1 for MSQ. Well, this is for now. Issa is the general of the Namai resistance. Good for Issei. He's coming up in the world. The limits of our endurance. It's way over there. Come, Claw. Take me to your leaders. Oh, look, you have to go that way for MSQ. I wonder if pottery could be used for armor. Dagnabbit. I found him. Don't look at me, River Hornbill. It's against rules. Can't. Dude, your neighbors really wrecked their house. There's something odd about this man. This is Tsurunuki. I don't like him. Can't trust him. Looks exactly like Brental Floss, though. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, if you've ever gone to Brental Floss's YouTube channel, but this guy looks exactly like Brental Floss. It's kind of wild, actually. I wonder if pottery could be used for armor. There's a cardboard box can be used for armor, so no one said it would be good armor. So this is fair. Who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? Ones who sing of rebellion, of liberation. Surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Are we really going to trust a guy who's half naked to give us armor? He clearly doesn't have enough for himself. Hey, we completed the quest, technically. Well, I guess perhaps we shall continue talking to Tsurunuki another day. But honestly, I wonder if you guys notice the squeaky noises in this stream, or where they're coming from. No, I've noticed that the little fish guy brought his squeaky shoes with him for work day. I'm probably not gonna have him out too often because it just kind of every now and then I started noticing. I was like, that's kind of annoying. But Claire says, I love Brentalfloss with lyrics theme songs. I made one for the original FF. Plus as well. No, Brentalfloss is great. I remember, because they used to play his videos on the G4 channel, like back in the day. They'd play them during like Attack of the Show segments. And so it's obviously been a hot minute now, but yeah, Brentalfloss is fun. Actually, I went back to his channel a couple of months ago and he's still doing stuff technically. Not quite as frequently as he used to, but I mean, that's fair. It's been like 10 years. But anyhow. George died. I guess that's a sign. So yeah, we'll continue Tsurunuki's mission next time on Final Fantasy's 14Z. But for now, let's go back to Namai. We'll probably call it here for today. I think for next stream, the plan will be to kind of wrap up. We're going to do all the ether quests that I accepted today. Get those all taken care of. We'll do the Gold Saucer event quest as well. We'll probably do some job class quests for Samurai and for Monk. As many as I can get to anyhow. Just for the sake of keeping up with those, not getting too far behind and all that.
I am never late, nor am I early.
Wow, Cloud, you made it just in time. Thank goodness. But yes, we're good. We're actually... Cloud says RIP me. Sorry, Cloud. We're just wrapping up, actually. But no, yes, next stream will be... Just kind of... we're going to spend some time just kind of wrapping up some side content. And then we'll probably spend the second half of the stream getting back to MSQ. So I think that'll be the plan for that. Thanks, everybody who came to hang out tonight. I appreciate your patience with some of the difficulties. Cloud, just we had another power outage this week. I think that happened last Sunday too. Wasn't it last Sunday that it happened as well? Or maybe not last Sunday, but like it was a couple weeks ago. I think it happened. But anyway, not cool. Not my favorite. But hopefully we'll get that figured out. We'll get something. Sajin came by and made a really good suggestion for like some kind of power strips maybe that have a battery power to them, which would certainly be worth investigating. But yeah, so Yiggy says hi. Hey Yiggy. We're actually about to end the stream, but thanks for stopping in to say hey. Cloud says I think last week was fine. Yeah, last week I think worked out okay. But it's definitely like two streams within, a few weeks of each other is definitely not my favorite kind of percentage. So we'll definitely want to have some kind of backup plans for future power outages. But yeah, this is fun. We're making good progress. We're learning some of the background of Yotzia and how she's still a terrible person who's beyond redemption and should not be forgiven at all for anything ever. We're helping the Azala live out their true calling as Hien's slaves and army. We're really just doing a lot of good stuff that makes you happy to be a hero, so it's been good. This is good night all. He says no problem, it's 12 for me, so it works out well. Paris is unforgivable and pitiable. I don't know. I mean, my statement on that would be it is terrible and unfortunate what happened in her past, but at the same time I really am loath to give people permission to be terrible in the present just because bad things happened to them in their past. Like I think letting the past hold you down like that is not respectable, whatever the reason, honestly. Like it's I mean, everyone has problems, I guess. And just, I mean, to varying degrees, to be sure. Like some people certainly had it worse than others, but I think it's not something that you can. I mean, a lot of people use it as excuses for stuff, and it's not. Anyway, but that's what. Anyway, we'll learn more about Yotzi, I'm sure, and we'll see whither the judgment stands later. Says she's terrible, but explains what happened. Says you can forgive the reason, if not the person. I mean, sure, to an extent. It definitely helps you understand at least a little bit more. But anyhow, we'll be calling it here. But Thanks for coming to hang out, everybody. Thanks to Cloud and Yiggy for stopping by at the last minute as well. Good to see you. I appreciate you stopping by when you can. That's why I said and frowny face Carson. I mean, I would still say not pitiable though, but anyway, we'll discuss Yotzia more, I'm sure, as she becomes more relevant to things. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming to hang out. Unless it's funny, we got new people for part 2.
Farewell, my friend.
Yeah. Farewell, Cloud. Yeah, it's... I don't know. That was a... I don't know. I'm glad the stream worked out in the end. Got it back together the last hour. But thanks everybody for hanging out, for having patience, and for being super, super cool. I think you're the best. So thanks. Hopefully we'll see you next Sunday for the next part of the stream. And I guess for people who like stuff such as anime, we're doing podcast on Tuesday, I think. Me and Zyg are going to be talking about the last season of anime and stuff we watched and our opinions on things, and maybe we'll look at the upcoming season as well. So if you like anime, you can look forward to that. And yeah, we'll see y'all later, and I hope you have a good night. Toon says you watch anime? Preposterous. I watched 2 whole anime, Toon, don't you dare. I am capable of animes. This is a great return. Toon says greatest and piteous enemies. This says read more OP so I can make guest appearance. Sure, Lola. I am trying to read more One Piece. I've been held up on Water 7 because I'm really not liking Water 7. It's really hard to read, but I'm hoping to get it finished up with soon so I can move on to better stuff, I hope. But anyway, we're gonna get out of here. I hope everybody has a good night, and we'll see you for other things. I hope you have a good week. I hope things go well for y'all. So we'll see you later. Bye bye.